Days, guys, what advice would you give first year students coming to university?
I'd like to say, you know what, go out as much as you can.
Especially during welcoming, and stay involved. Find your people in your community.
Second question is, what's your biggest lesson you've learned while being in university?
Hey Chief, if you're in uni, please end your relationship because here
Resilience, you can overcome it. That test is not going anywhere. You have to get through.
Choose your friends wisely, but it's a big university. There's a lot of fun. Matis is not like UCT or any other university. Let me just say that now.
You feel like the world on my shoulders. You can still be rich, but we all gon' die when it's over. She hate when I'm outside. She just want me to hold her.
Trippieblxck, today we're asking these seniors, what's the best thing about being a Mati? What's your advice to the first years, and most importantly, what's your biggest lesson about being a Stellenbosch student? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe with Trippieblxck.
O82.
Eh?
Leagan.
The question for today is, what advice would you guys give first years coming to study at university?
Find balance.
Find balance.
Between in everything.
Yeah.
Study and fun.
What about you? Besides that, you can't use that one.
Okay. Basically, Stellenbosch is a beautiful town.
Yeah.
Try to use this opportunity, right, to network with people and also to build strong friendships.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget about the studies because the workload in uni is like much more than high school.
Yeah. So we're with
Amy.
Amy, the question for today is, what advice would you give first year students coming to Stellenbosch University?
I think definitely have fun. Go to your CSC or your reses activities, and especially during welcoming, and stay involved. Find your people in your community.
Second question is, what's your biggest lesson you've learned while being in university?
Hey Chief, if you're in uni, please end your relationship because here
I'm telling you right now, like women who hate you.
There's no love here.
Every day you see a nice one, yeah.
What about you?
Have fun.
Have fun. What's your biggest lesson?
Yeah.
Must have fun. What's your biggest lesson you've learned while being a student here?
Money management for sure. Definitely like get a budget, stick to it. Yeah.
That's about it.
Money management, yep.
And the last question is, what's the best thing about being a Mati student?
I think the opportunities and the support that we get, I think that's really helpful. A lot of students don't know about like the support services that the university offers. So like people or spaces like societies and .NET platforms, your communities there, the CACD, like reaching out and finding those things that cater to you. So yeah.
What is the best thing about being a Mati?
Yo, vibe guys, especially at Varsity Cup, yo. Vibe.
Excited for
Yeah. And also like the uni, it's integrated into the town, man. Like it's not like isolated.
For me, being like a match.
Yeah, what's the best thing about being
we've got to enjoy like the whole experience of Stellenbosch, Varsity Cups, and all the clubs on that south. Yeah, sure.
I have nothing to say. I'm so sorry, I have nothing to say.
Who are you with?
Toph.
Kieran.
Question for today, guys, is what's your advice for first year students coming to university?
Go to class, bro. Go to class. Not just that, but like just put in the effort, put in the hours, put in the work. You'll see the results at the end of the year.
Just enjoy it, do your best, and never give up.
Wait a minute.
It's just the jokes. Hey, man. It's just jokes. It's just joking. Man, Jay.
So we're with?
I'm Sia. I'm Hakima.
Question for today is, guys, what advice would you give first year students coming to university?
I'd like to say, you know what, go out as much as you can.
There's a lot going on here.
Like, life gets tough, and when the tough gets tough, baby, and leave men alone. To my girlies and the gays, like, fourth year, third years, leave those men alone.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit.
They will traumatize you.
But not me. What about you?
Enjoy as much of welcoming as possible, because you're not going to have the opportunity again, because after welcoming, your academics it's tight. So make friends, go out, put yourself out there and have fun.
What's your biggest lesson you've learned since coming to Stellenbosch University?
Biggest lesson? I think just to make every moment worthwhile, because there's so much that you miss out on when you're like grinding, but when you do have a moment for yourself just to like hang out with with your friends or whatever, take that moment and just live it, bro.
What about you?
Just don't follow the crowd, just do you.
Okay, buddy.
Not to doubt myself. I need to put myself out there. I'm actually much more confident than I think I am, and not to underestimate myself in this space, because I think it's hard as a woman of color being in Stellenbosch. So.
And you, biggest lesson since you came to university?
I think the biggest lesson is that your friend that you meet in first year is really not your friend. Like, the friends you make in welcoming, they're really not your friends. Like, you'll find your people and that's okay. Like, personally, I think, you know what, stand your ground, stand in your business.
And the last question is, what's the best thing about being a Mati student?
One thing that's best about being a Mati student, I mean, like, we talk to, baby, what do you mean? And being here, like, a lot of people wanted to be here and, like...
And you made it.
You made it.
What about you? Best thing about being a Mati student?
The fact that we can brag about it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have the accreditation to say, you know, we are multi-student, you know? The qualification.
Exactly. Last question is, what's the best thing about being a Mati student?
Best thing about being a Mati student, bro, everything. We're on the best campus in the whole of South Africa, bro.
The vibes, the people, everything
And the
about
woman,
it.
eh?
Nah,
Thank you so much.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Thank you so much. What you here with?
My name's Hope.
I ain't playing. I want you, and I'ma have you. We'll talk soon.
Hope, nice to meet you.
I'm Sue.
Sue. Question for today for you is, why did you choose Stellenbosch University out of all universities you could have gone to?
Well, the community, the life, the spirit, everything just makes sense. And I love the school spirit.
Yeah.
I love you. Everybody's just singing, dancing, everybody's free, they feel so comfortable. And I feel like everybody here just expresses themselves in a very good way that...
What are you studying?
Management science. So
Okay. Question for you is, what advice would you give a first year student coming to university?
You go to class. When your friends are saying don't go to class, you go to class.
The boys focused. The boys so focused.
And are you looking for love coming to university?
Definitely not love. I'm looking for a degree. I am looking for money after the degree, of course. And
Thank you so much. Seriousness. Hey, you look very serious, man. You didn't have fun. God.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say it now. Second question for you is, what's your biggest lesson as being a student that you had so far throughout your life?
A few moments later.
Lesson, can I just give you advice?
Yeah.
Resilience, you can overcome it. That test is not going anywhere. You have to get through it.
Yeah.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Okay, so what's your name?
I'm Jamie, guys. Jamie Davids.
I'm in Asoma, call me Winkies.
Okay, you don't need your governments, please. Question for today, guys, is what advice would you give first year students coming to university?
I would say, don't fall behind on your work. You may think, okay, I'm gonna skip this hour of studying. I'm gonna go have some fun, go out. Don't do that. 1 hour of studying can be a big difference.
Yes.
So don't ever skip on your work. Always do your best.
What about you?
I would say prioritize your going out life with your academics life. You are allowed to have fun, you can have fun. Just know when it's time to have fun and when it's time to sit with the books.
I agree. Second question today is, what's your biggest lesson that you've learned since being a student?
Don't trust everyone. Choose your friends wisely, please. It's a big university. People with that has the same values as you.
Especially your boyfriend also.
Don't trust his men here.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Don't trust me. That's your biggest lesson.
Don't trust men. In fact, don't get in a relationship if you don't know if you're ready for it or not.
You're here for a degree.
And boys, the last question is, what's the best thing about being a Mati student?
Connections. Making friends. Yeah, choose your friends wisely, but it's a big university. There's a lot of fun. Matis is not like UCT or any other university. Let me just say that now.
definitely not the online system, but I would say it's my department, obviously.
What department are you in?
Drama.
In your mind, Wayne. In your mind.
BA student.
Yes.
Okay, so we are with
the Duke of Studies.
Oh, the Duke. Oh, okay, the question for today is what advice would you give first year students come to Stellenbosch University?
First thing I would say, have fun. Is enjoy the moment, and most importantly, just live for each day, because within a blink of an eye, it'll be done just like that. And then very important to the students who are living off of campus, if you ever get in a situation where your housemates or your roommates are like, let's share grocery, don't do that. That is a trap.
As I promise, like, and even it's been a.
It never works out. Like, Scabe, don't ever do that. I promise you, it's not gonna serve you in any way. So yeah.
Second question is, what's the biggest lesson you've learned since being a student?
Never procrastinate. I know this might sound so corny and cheesy, but honestly speaking, if you do your work in time, then you can rest as much as you can, but don't leave things for the last minute. It's really not going to help you. Instead, it's going to get you in more trouble, and it's just going to give you a lot of stress that you don't need.
Last question is, what's your body count?
Oh my God!
Choki, what's the best thing about being a Mati student?
Hey, I think the best thing being a Mati student is just like having SU as your alma mater and your curriculum vitae is one of the most amazing things. And also the vibes, the people. I feel like Stellenbosch is such a bubble. Like, it's such a way to get away from many things that are happening around, especially when you're coming from like disimpoverished backgrounds. Like, when you actually feel like a person. So I think that's one of the best things that I like about this institution, the Maroon Machine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And your body count? Nothing fun, nothing exciting about love in university, especially Stellenbosch University. I'll tell you one thing for free. They will chow your hand and then they will chow yours. Any gay, any straight, whatever they want. I'll give you a triple. That's what I'm gonna say. Type shit.
I like the word command.